All right, so what I'm going to try and do is, God bless America, you motherless child that hurt. Hold the phone. Yeah, so let me just say that sometimes patience really pays off. And that's what I was waiting for, a matching front door. That's the original back door, which I'm going to save. It's just got that little bit of damage there. And this front door, it's got just a little tiny, you can see that little dent right there above the door handle. I'll probably PDR that. But a huge shout out to Cornell's Auto Parts. That's up in the 518 area code of New York. They're in Greenfield Center, I think is the name of the town. I'm sure they have a website, but I'll put it down in the description. Not only is it awesome that they got me a matching door, but they also included both hinges, inner and outer, and the mirror. I mean, it's a complete door. You know, absolutely complete. Mirror, door panel. It's just 100% complete. Really happy about that, because even something as simple as the mirror, which was broken on mine, you know, that's $100. I got the doors on there pretty solid. They're about 90% as far as adjustment goes. They shut real nice. Those rockers are kicking my ass though. That's nice. That's nice. Strikers are all in good shape there. These rockers, I just can't quite get them where I want them. I know they don't look bad from here, but this is one of those things. If this was an older car, aftermarket, and outer rocker covers were readily available, I would cut them off and just weld new ones on. These are kind of funny the way they come. I mean, they come with, the center one comes with the B-pillar, outer panel. The rear one comes with the C-pillar, and the front one comes with the, I believe with, the A-pillar. You can't get, I'm going to look into that again tomorrow. To the best of my knowledge, you can't get outer covers without buying the whole kit and caboodle, which means I would have to buy them and then piecemeal them, which is just, well, at this point, maybe it's not too much work. All right, we'll see. It's starting to look like a Jeep anyway. So we're just going to do a couple of light taps on that dent right there, smooth it over, putty it, and then we'll cover that with the Raptor liner. All right, so I'm just drilling off the tops of the fenders. These get transferred over onto the new smittybilt fenders. This is the side that got hit. You can see it's got a little bit of damage. I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to dolly that the best I can. And then these are actually going to get sprayed in Raptor liner, basically to match the fenders. I'm cheating. That's just saving me on paint work. So I'm just going to clean that up, and then we're going to cut the other one off, and then we're going to spray these. All right, well, here's tonight's project. We're going to Raptor line these small parts. Then I'm also going to do the side of both sides of the hood, because I had some damage to this side of the hood. So rather than paint the hood, yes, I'm taking the easy way out. There's that dent that I pulled on that. So we're going to do just the tips of those pillars on either side. And that's going to do it. So I'm going to hit it with a light coat of Raptor liner initially to make sure I get all the edges and stuff, and then I'll go back and try and do what I call a textured coat, which is where you really set the texture in. You know, the further back you are, you get a little bit of a rougher texture. And I want it to somewhat match the Smittybilt fenders, so let's give it a shot. There you have it, quick and simple. It doesn't take any time at all to spray that Raptor liner. I really like that. Real quick cleanup too. You just run some paint thinner through the gun. They give you that gun if you buy the kit too. I've already gone through 2 or 3 of them. But I clean them up with paint thinner afterwards, and then every so often break out a new one like I did today. So that's it. Small parts are done. You can see that second coat. I just step away a little bit further to give it some added texture. There's the side of the hood. You know, and you'd never know that I had dollied out a dent there. There's no sign of it. Of course, this stuff is absolutely forgiving as far as that goes, because it adds, you know, some girth to the whole thing. And that's it. You know, and as much as I want to peel the tape away, and I'm going to wait till tomorrow. We'll see how this looks. Yeah, so I just showed you that spot on the fender, and then leaned over to wipe up some overspray by the sill plate and leaned on the fender. And I had a little bit left in the bottle, which I sprayed on the floor pan of the Pandemic Nova. I cleaned the gun up and everything, so I'm just, I want to mix up another bottle, but you know, I got stuff I can Raptor line, but I got to pull it into the shop. It's just so aggravated at myself. I just cursed myself out for 10 minutes. But I had to share that with you guys because, you know, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, we'll touch it up tomorrow. All right. So there's a little looky-loo at what we were after. That's how I had it taped off there. Again, the fender below it is going to be black. Those Smittybilt fenders are basically the same texture. I did this on the hood primarily because of the damage that was here, which as you can see is gone. And then up here where that dent was on that panel right there, also gone. And then I just obviously matched that up. That's just kind of sitting on there now. And then, of course, I did the same thing to the other side because it's got to match. Crying out loud. So that's where we're at today. You know, I was going back and forth about bringing this all the way down, or do I stop at this curve? Ultimately, that's what I went with. I just followed the contour of the indent here for the hood latch. I think once the thing is together, it's 6 1/2 dozen of the other. All right, that'll do it for today. All right, so we got a little bit of Friday night after work progress here. Yes, I gave in and cut the rocker off. Right now I just have the bottom of the B-pillar cut off and that front section of rocker. That I'm definitely going to piece. I'm still trying to plot exactly what I'm going to do with the B-pillar. I did not get that back piece. I'm going to have to work on that because you had to buy the entire quarter panel. And as it is, these parts already put me up $400 on the budget. So, and if you're wondering, yes, that is factory spray foam. So next time a buddy of yours is filling in his quarter panel with some spray foam, don't make fun of him. If the big three can use it, so can Bubba. All right, well, there you go. Down to brass tacks. I promised myself I would have this whole side roughed in by the end of the weekend. So panels are all welded in. Now I'm just going to set to grinding and then start my first coat of Bondo. And there you have it, all roughed in. I'm going to finesse some of that putty work on that rear rocker. And then I'm going to Duraline it. And then we'll scuff up the other side and do the same. All right. Well, that's it for Saturday. Got all the body work done, got the rockers in, and got it Raptor lined. So I got everything done that I wanted to get done today. Tomorrow I'll do the other side to match this, and then I'll start putting the interior back together. And then we'll focus on doing the body work on the back door. There's a little bit of body work on the back corner of the top. It's got to be fiberglass, and then we'll put the smittybilt fenders on. And somewhere in between now and then, we'll get some rims and tires for this thing. And we will wrap this project up. All right. All right. Good Sunday morning. So here's what we got. We're going to do the driver's side. Rockers. We're just going to Raptor line them. Obviously, same thing on this side. Those doors had never been off. Still have the security locks on the electrical connectors. And it took a whole lot of effort and lubrication, and yeah, insert your punchline here. Those doors did not want to come off. Finally got them off. I'm just going to clean up the rocker area, scuff it with Scotch-Brite, tape everything off, and give it a good double coating of Raptor liner. All right, well, there you have it. Driver's side is all Raptor lined. Had a little bit left over, so I just hit the frame rail there. Did the inner fender well on both sides and the frame rail on both sides. So that's done. I'll let it dry, throw the doors on. What's next? Well, the BFH right there on the back of the top. I'm gonna have to fiberglass that. This is very similar to the texture of the, it's actually a little bit less texture. To figure that one out. Make it look halfway decent without sticking out. So yeah, we're gonna take care of that hole next, and then it's on to the smittybilt fenders, which I know I've mentioned them at least a dozen times, and there they are piled up there. You know, the rockers came out so good, I don't know that I'm going to put the armor over the rockers. Why hide all that beautiful work? I have them, so I may do it, but then you got to go ahead and drill holes all through the rocker. I may go with something different. I might go with rock sliders or something. I don't know. The budget's getting tight now. Wheels and tires are of the utmost importance. We got to do something with that goofy bumper, too. That's got to go. All right. Well, that'll do it for this video. Check back and, well, let's see. I got to go to Philadelphia next weekend to move my son. Well, I'll see what I can get done during the week. It's my birth week this week, too, so be doing a little bit of celebrating here and there, so hopefully we'll get back on this thing. It's probably going to be another week. But check back soon, people. Finally feel like I got something accomplished on the old Jeep project. All right. Smitty! Out.